Good afternoon. I'm Carolyn Holzman. Did you know it's been 13 months since I called foul on how the helpful content update treats pages with a table of content links? Now, at the time, I said the Canonical is broken. And this pay any price field observation report of my hypothesis, you're going to be able to grab that on the site that I tell you where to go and pick up the other things I'm talking about. Now, like most new discoveries, one refines things over time, and this is no exception. So now I say, fix the canonical scoring in the helpful content. So now that we're in helpful content police SERPs, what's been happening is, at least in the data, it demonstrates that these jump links are being treated as separate pages, as different than the actual canonical. And in doing so, because it scores them separately, they've created a false narrative about that domain. And it is perceived duplicate content, but it is not duplicate content because of anything that the site creator has done. See? So earlier this month, at a private, closed door, no camera meeting, and this is the second time that Google has brought, at their own expense, content creators to explain to them why, dear content creator, why they lost all their traffic. And the short version was, it's your fault, stop writing for search engines. Nothing like blaming and shaming the victims in this case. Innocent bystanders, I call it, who use table of contents, which, by the way, is based on headers. But it's not that we're lazy and we can't organize, but this is what Google said. Well, let me just put it this way. This is an interpretation of what Google said because there are no recordings or anything I'm available to look at. So basically, someone at this meeting was told, your table of contents might be hurting you. And it does so because table of content widgets can confuse Google's crawlers and reduce scores. So interesting take on that. I don't believe that we're lazy and can't organize when we choose to use table of content anchors, at the top. It's based on the headers. So, okay. I like table of contents because if I pushed for time and I just need that one part of the page, I like being able to get to it really quick without having to scroll down. Now, I know some SEOs in the past were like, load these, anchor text up with entities and keywords and those little, ID parts that come after the URL, the slug. But I mean, I don't buy that. So basically, this little note from Google, they're admitting that the table of contents are the culprit for a lot of them. And I guess it's good to see that they're taking responsibility. No, not for nothing. I've been watching bots for close to 4 years every day, and they really don't get confused. Now, like I said, this is an interpretation of what was shared. And I sure wish that there were some folks in that room that could push back on this because there's no reason why Google can't have rules for anchor texts that have the same slug as the canonical. Now, but lest you think I'm here just to poke you with a stick on your on your sore arm and tell you that this is a problem and not come with any kind of solution, I'm here to tell you that hope is on the way. Yes. Behind the scenes, I've been developing a solution to the table of content blues. It is not ready yet, but I thought the timing of everything was such that maybe it would be a good idea to kind of reconnect and update you guys on what's going on. So it's still in testing because, you can't rush these things and it's not fair to anybody. So I'll make sure on this page you have the link, because on here, this is where you can get advanced notification. And while I'm waiting, all you got to do is type your email in here. But while I'm waiting for the next version, I'm going to be brainstorming on what might be a really a nice and exclusive bonus for those that are on this list when it does come out. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Until we meet again, you can always catch me on Confessions of an SEO podcast or check out Crawl or No Crawl on my indexation research group. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.